Welcome back to the special edition to the S2EP4 podcast. It's your boy Chris. I just fucked up that intro, but I don't give a fuck because it's bang, bang, Niner gang. Yes, sir, man. We are in the motherfucking Super Bowl. We are going to Las Vegas, 3 hours from here. Rialto, California, San Bernardino, California, IE, where the fuck you're from in the IE. We are 3 hours from the Super Bowl. I'm going to try and make an appearance over there, but it's not looking like it. It's not looking like I'm going to make it out there, but I'm for sure going to watch the game. I don't know where, but I'm going to get to it, and I'm going to watch that damn game. I'm excited about this episode because this is, this is the only team that when I started this venture a year and a half ago, that my team is actually going to a finals of some sort. The Lakers were in the Western Conference Finals last year, but never felt like it. We were in 4 games and stuff, but it always felt like the Nuggets were just, that team. But with the Niners, shout out to my guy Ricky. I've been calling it all season, man. I was cocky about it. He didn't like it. I was cocky about it to Cowboys fans. We could get to the Cowboys fans and their debacle. I had the texted me all Sunday. They thought they were gonna get me. Everybody was waiting for my downfall, but what happened? The downfall did not come. It is not coming because we're gonna dethrone the Chiefs, and I'm gonna tell you how and why I think that. But for now, we're gonna get to what happened this last Sunday versus the Lions. Woo! And what happened was that, prior to the game, I keep mentioning, go if you get a chance, go follow the homie, DGen Official, something like that. Ricky, Ricardo Villaseñor, he has a sports IG and TikTok going on right now. Go follow him. But I talked to him a lot about sports. Me and my buddy Jason. Shout out to my buddy Jason. You guys know Jason, gay UFC guy. But he asked me before the game, who do you got? And I went cocky on him. I went 2 touchdowns, Niners by 2 touchdowns, and I was wrong. But he also asked me, who do you think is better, Purdy or Goff? And what I came down to the conclusion why I chose Purdy was because Purdy's legs. I think Goff might have the best arm, and they're right there with their decision making. I mean, Goff, he has years in the league already, and you could see that he doesn't really throw the ball away. At least not last year, and this year he didn't really give it to the other team. So their decision making is pretty on par. But where I gave it to Purdy and what proved me right at the end was his ability to run with the football. He showed it versus Green Bay, and he showed it here versus the Lions. And that's really what I think came down to the ball game, right? Because in the first half, the Niners were getting fucking bullied, especially by the Lions' offensive line. They were pushing guys everywhere. Our linebackers were making the best of reads. When Fred Warner thought the play was going this way, the hole was over here, and we were just all over the place. We didn't look like a NFC championship team. We didn't look like we belonged on the same field as the Lions. But when Cowboys fans, Cowboy Nation was on my DM, giving me the eyeballs, giving me, are you watching, giving me this and that and that and this and this. You know why I remain calm. I remain calm. Why? Because I was at home. And I knew that we had playoff experience, been there, done that. We've been there for 4 or 5 years already, whether it was NFC Championship game, Super Bowl, we were in the division game. We've been there, done that. This core group of guys has been there, done that. Fred Warner, Trey Greenlaw, Bosa, Kittle, Debo, we Kyle Shanahan, we have the core group of guys. Even though our defense, I feel like, was a lot better last year, I just felt like when guys were texting me and telling me what I thought about the game, I just felt like I told the guys, hey, we're either one touchdown from losing the game, and this just, put a bow on it, like 1-2-3 Cancun. It was either that or one touchdown away from, like, we got something right here, and that's when it came. That's when it came. The third quarter of all third quarters, man. That game took life from me. Literally the life from me. I couldn't believe it. You get the Ayuk touchdown. You're looking, we could get a stop right here. We get the stops of all stops. Jahmyr Gibbs only gave up the football once this year. Once. And twice. The second time was with the 49ers. Once during the season, and then his second fumble was with the 49ers. And what happens when Brandon Ayuk makes that miracle play, right? I got my people telling me, well, it should have been a interception. It coulda, woulda. I hate when people talk about stuff that didn't happen. It didn't happen. He didn't intercept the football. Sometimes when you're a winning team, you need some luck to come your way. And I know, Cowboy Nation, you guys don't know about luck. You don't know about luck. You know why? Because you're unlucky. Unlucky. You guys don't know about winning football. Luck, winning football. Sometimes you need that play to spark your team, and that's what happened. We got that play to spark our team. Yeah, Ayuk didn't get the touchdown initially, but Brock Purdy made it right and threaded the needle. Ricky likes to say, what a catch by Ayuk. Sure, but don't tell me that Brock didn't thread the needle right there. Go back and watch that. He put it right there between two guys. It is what it is. But we come back, we get a lucky play in our favor. Shout out to Ayuk. He put his eyes on the ball. He kept them there. He didn't give up, and boom, he reaped what he sowed, and got the touchdown. Then we go, man, we could get another play right here. What does Jahmyr Gibbs do? He fumbles the football. He fumbles the damn football, and he gives it back to us in their side of the field. And then what do? We go and we fucking get down the field, and boom, we get another touchdown, Christian McCaffrey. And it's just like, man, what the hell? Don't quote me on that. This is all off dome. Ain't nothing here scripted. People who've been to my podcast know that I don't script anything. I don't even know. My phone's right here. But Christian McCaffrey gets that touchdown now, 17-24. And if you're watching the game, Cowboy Nation, I'm talking to you. I know you don't know what NFC Championship games are. I think you think that what was on this past Sunday was Canadian football or cricket or something. I don't know if you guys know, but sometimes you play into late January. The division games aren't the Super Bowl. The wild card games aren't the Super Bowl. So let me help y'all out right here. What happened last Sunday was the NFC Championship games. And sometimes as a championship game, there's this little thing called momentum, because I know y'all don't know what momentum is, because usually the other team is rolling. You guys aren't rolling in playoff games. You guys don't know what the word momentum looks like and feels like. But what happened on Sunday was momentum. And it happened. It happened over there in Santa Clara. And you knew, the Lions knew, Dan Campbell knew, Kyle Shanahan knew, Jesus knew what was going on. And it just felt like, even though we were down 17 and now we're down by 7, it just felt like, shout out to my guy Ricky. At one point, my guy Ricky just texts us, it's over. I'm like, bro, it's the fourth quarter. It's like 14 minutes. He's like, it's over. But I wanted to say it too, but I just, man, I didn't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't want to be a part of it. But as soon as we come back, what do I get from Cowboy Nation? Crickets. That's what I get from Cowboy Nation, man. Oh, you can't make that shit up. Typical Cowboy fans. Y'all don't know when to fucking just keep texting me. Just keep texting me, man. That's why I don't fuck with y'all, man. I don't fuck with Cowboy Nation. I got some good friends who are Cowboy fans, and like I fuck with everything about them, but they're Cowboy, how they are about the Cowboys, like they're unrealistic fans, man, and they're phony, and they're front running fans. Cause I had all of them texting me, all of them. Believe me, everybody. There's people in my Instagram that I don't know who are Cowboy fans who follow me. I don't know if y'all send them my IG. I accept everybody, and I'm just like, why are they on my ass right now? I don't know fucking Carlos from fucking Santa Maria. I don't know this cat, but why is he in my Instagram? But anyways, halfway through the third quarter, it said Instagram user not found, some shit like that. That's I don't know. I don't know what you guys do, man. But anyway, so we get that touchdown. We get the ball back, and then all of a sudden we're running down the field, and boom, we're up. And man, I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. you know, when we got you know, ahead on the scoreboard, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. The world was shocked. They were shocked. Everybody was shocked. And I don't give Dan Campbell a hard time about the going on fourth down on the two times in the second half, just because I'm not sitting here watching every Detroit Lions game, but I do watch highlights. I do watch a lot of ESPN. Here's my fucking accolades of what I watch, and I do know that they won a lot of games going for it on fourth, and they also lost a couple games because of it. But they won the division. They got 2 playoff home games, and that's part of the reason why they weren't in the NFC Championship game. Now I got Ricky saying is situational football. We'll have them on tomorrow, and it's situational football, But at the end of the day, you're going to dance with what got you to the dance. Like, who cares? There's times where coaches don't go for it on fourth, and people kill them. So it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If he goes for it on both of those times, I'm sitting here in a clown mask, and the Lions are in the Super Bowl, and Dan Campbell got a statue outside of their stadium. So it's like, why kill the guy if that's all he's been doing every game? Where I do kill him, and I've said this before, I said this to a couple buddies, is where he didn't go for it on fourth down right before the half. I was watching the game with some random dude, and I was just like, man, this feels like they're gonna put it, they're gonna put the touchdown. And no, they go for the field goal, and I still felt like, man, I don't know, but I feel like, man, we get going here, we could get back in this game, and that's exactly what happened in the game. I didn't feel like it was over till it was over, and man, it felt so good. We're going to the Super Bowl. Shout out Niner Nation. San Francisco 49ers, shout out, man. Been a fan since 2012 when somebody told me I looked like Colin Kaepernick, and we're running all over the Green Bay Packers. And shout out my guy, Willie. He knows all about that. And Arturo, I don't know if you're watching this, brother, but you're a phony-ass fan, man. About Arturo Magaña, I forgot how much. I think it was we're in the second quarter. He's a Niner fan. This motherfucker texted me, "Hey, brother, great season, man. We'll root for him next year, but it's over, la, la, la." And I'm like, "Hey, man," I told him, when this comeback, I got the receipts. When this comeback makes it, I don't want to hear it from you. And what does this dude do? As soon as we win, he posts, "Niner, blah, la, la." I told him, bro, you're not allowed to post. I don't want to hear from you until the Super Bowl. How you fold like a cheap tent? Like we're still the better team. Like let's see what happens. But he folded like a cheap tent, and then he wanted to celebrate like he was always in the game. And you don't get to do that, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm calling you out right here on my pod. It is what it is. And yeah. So I want to talk to you. I still don't want to talk to you in 2 weeks in the Super Bowl. We'll start talking soon. How about this? I'll give you like Thursday of next week when you could DM me again, and we'll talk Niner football and your thoughts on it. Um, but yeah, man, and uh, so I don't kill Dan Campbell. I think you do what got you to the dance, and he did, and he fell and he gambled, and it is what it is. But you know what? The Lions season was not a failure. I think everybody had them beating. No, I think them beating the Rams was like whoa, like because the Rams are we thought they were gonna suck, and look, they were in the playoffs, and Stafford going back to the Motor City, and it was a big story. The guy that they traded for, la la la, and then they win, and it was a big storyline, and it is a feel good story. Then they go and beat the Bucks, which I never thought it was in question. They handily beat them well, and then they go to the NFC Championship game. So all the Detroit Lions fans, what a season! But we've been here, done that. That's the reason why we won. Been here, done that. We didn't fold. We stay true to what we do, which is stop the run and man up on defense, and that's what happened. Um, you know, Nick Bosa got the sack when we needed a sack. We put the pressure on him in one of those 4th and 2s. Goff is a guy. If you let him stay on the spot, he'll hit his guy. But we made him move like 3 steps to the right, and boom, he threw it, and he could have caught it too. It wasn't the greatest ball, but he could have caught it. But that little movement of when we're getting to him, putting the pressure on the Lions, boom, that's what happened. And I want to get into Brock Purdy beef right here that I've been having. I've been having this beef with my guys. I've been shouting them out. This is like a fucking ripping of Ricky, I guess. I keep saying his name, DGen official, Ricardo Villaseñor, bulldog face, flat nose right here. Man, he's been hating on Brock Purdy since last year, saying we got too many weapons. You put any quarterback there, he's basically Jimmy G. Jimmy G this, he's a Jimmy G. He's a manager. He does this and that. But all the kid has done is win games. I don't understand. You got Cam Newton out here saying he's a game manager. I don't think he's a game changer. He showed that he changed the game. When he was right in Green Bay. I think we played like three games since Purdy came into the starting lineup in the rain. We haven't won in the rain. The guy is his 2nd year. He didn't play his best game in the rain in Green Bay, but guess what? When it counted, we won. We won every time he started a game in the playoffs. We've won. He should be 1, 2. He should be 4-0, but I don't even count that the game that he got hurt. I don't count it against him. I really don't. He played 5 snaps. I'm not counting that. And I honestly, Eagles fans aren't gonna like this, but if Brock Purdy is in that game, I think we win that game. Yes, it's a different team. The Eagles are a different team from last year. Ever since they paid Jalen Hurts, had to get rid of some players, but defensively they're still almost give or take the same offensive team, but I think obviously it's a different game. We're down to our 4th string. I don't even know why Eagles fans dance around that win. Like we had McCaffrey warming up. He threw like a bar or two. Like come on, man. This is that game was fucking bizarre. I'll never forget that game. I'll never forget what happened. That I don't even count that game. Like for real. Like that shit was, man. That shit was something else, dog. That it almost seems like a Twilight. Like I have like flashbacks to that game. Like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? So I hit my buddy up with, bro, I got a great take. If Brock stays healthy, we would have won that game. We would have been on our 2nd row to the Super Bowl. I really truly believe that. Brock Purdy has shown me that he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. Look, a lot of people are gonna say, "Well, you put him against." I don't have my list right here right now, but at the top of my head, I got Mahomes, Josh Allen, Herbert, Burrow, Brock Purdy. Yeah, I mean, and I get it cocky right here. I get a little cocky right here, but I put him again. I put him in front of Lamar Jackson, boy. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because Lamar Jackson don't win playoff games. He don't go to the Super Bowl, man. It's a little hot takey right now, but I don't give a fuck. I'll take Burrow before Lamar, man. If I want to see some crazy shit, I'll go watch some Lamar games. But I want to win Super Bowls. I want to win championship games. And you know what? That's what Brock Purdy does, baby. Big Brock Purdy, man. I don't understand the slander on Brock. People who trying to put him down. He showed he's a game changer. If this was Trey Lance, if this was CJ Stroud who did this, if CJ Stroud does the same thing next year, shout out to CJ Stroud, shout out to IE. I love you, CJ. You a great player. But if CJ did this next year, we would be all over it. We would be all over it. All over him, as we should, right? As we should. It's a great thing to do in your second year, especially CJ. I mean, CJ don't got players of the caliber of the Niners do, right? But let's just say we flip the script. We will be all over it. We will be all over it. But I don't understand why people are on him like that. I don't get it. Is he fucking slinging the football like Josh Allen? Is he making these he does make some crazy plays. I don't know. I forgot what down it was, but when he threw it to Jennings when he was getting tackled, Jennings went to go get it. That's some Mahomes shit. If we saw Mahomes do it, we would say, "Oh, look, backyard football. He's playing the only adult versus all the kids." But Brock Purdy does it. People say that play could have cost them an interception, the game, la la la. I don't get it on him. And he's such a good guy. You watch interviews about him, all he does is praise God, talk about his family, and talk about how he wants to keep his feet on the ground. He doesn't really want to think about him being an NFL starting quarterback for the Niners. He wants to remain humble and help have God put him in positions and him, whether it's good or bad, and him trying to figure it out. And I don't get the slander on him. He's not a Jimmy G. Jimmy G is literally the epitome of a game manager at his peak. Right now, obviously, with the Raiders, he gets benched. At his peak, he is the epitome of a game manager. And Brock Purdy is not a game manager. And these last 2 seasons, we have seen him sling the football and win, and that's it. And you could make the case for Jimmy, going to Super Bowl 2, but it just feels different. It just feels different. That's no hate on Jimmy G. Jimmy G was the right quarterback for us at the time, but we just didn't get over that hump. And obviously we made the trade for Trey Lance and draft Brock Purdy in the same year, and the rest is history. And now we're in the Super Bowl. I know Cowboy fans, I know you guys don't know what that is. SUPERBOWL, Super Bowl. I don't know, y'all know what that is. Wait, you don't win the Super Bowl. You just get to shut your bitch ass up. Because you wish you even got to the Super Bowl. That's what I hate when these fools be saying stupid shit like that. You don't win it. You can just play, but you don't win it. Shut your bitch ass up, boy. Because if you guys were winning all the time like we do, and you get to the Super Bowl with different teams in different eras and different parts of the century, then maybe you wouldn't get so much hate. But since you guys fold like cheap tents, and since you guys always hype your team up, even when they suck, even when they're 10-9 or whatever 10-6 or whatever the fuck, some mediocre shit, and then you guys just go like this, and the fucking drop is so fucking low. And I love to see you guys do it, by the way. So keep hyping your team up. You guys hate Dak, but you're gonna have Dak for the next 10 years, and I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for your agony. I'm here for your hate on me. Bring on the hate, because there's a lot of teams that I like that you can hate on, and it's all good. It's all love. Nothing personal. That's just what sports is, and being a fan. You know what I'm saying? So, Chiefs. We got the Chiefs versus the Niners. I'm gonna give my pick in the next pod, but I think you guys know who I'm gonna go with. But let me see how they're gonna do it. I mean, that's Pat Mahomes on the other side. That's the second greatest quarterback of all time, whether you like him or not. You know, he's doing stuff that only goats. He's chasing ghosts. You know, like LeBron is chasing MJ. He's chasing ghosts. You know, so shout out Patty Mahomes. Shout out Travis Kelce. I like Gronk over Travis, but it's like, which one's the better medicine? And they're both good. So it's like, you know, it's whoever you like. It's like Messi, Ronaldo. But even though for me, Messi is the GOAT. And I'm going to put Messi up in this wall because he deserves to be up in this wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put Big Trent Williams up there too. I really fuck with Trent. I think his heart and his, you know, the way he prepares for the game, you know, I just really fuck with Trent Williams. He's my favorite player. Big dude, strong dude, fucking don't take no bullshit, and he's there to win. And I fuck with Trent Williams and his recovery from cancer and everything he had, and I don't know if it was a cancer or a tumor of some sort, but man, to be at an all-time high in football, and then something like that to come back to come at you, and then you know, coming back and playing at such a high level, man, that takes some balls. So shout out to my guy Trent Williams, and yeah. So let me see if I have some topics here that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I seen that my guy Embiid torn meniscus, man. I'm not sure what. I know it has something to do with your knee, but I think he's gonna be out for another year, at least a year, 8 months or whatever, and at least for this year. Man, sucks to hear. Sucks to hear that because he was having an MVP season. I'm a clip boy right now. I'm not watching NBA. I always do it after the you know, the All-Star game or a couple weeks before it, once football's over. Just because the season's so long, and sometimes you watch some games, you're just like, everybody that watches NBA knows that the last 5 minutes, last quarter, depending on this tighter, now that's when it really gets popping, you know? So, shout out to all my Lakers, but for right now, until February, is gang, Niner gang. Gang, bang, bang, Niner gang. You know, so I just feel bad for my guy, Joel Embiid. Hopefully he recovers and you know, and honestly, I mean, one of the things that I wish would happen is if we trade him for AD, but it won't happen. That's just a fantasy of mine. You know, but it looks like I'm running out of shit to talk about. I've been at this for 30 minutes. Thanks for everybody who keeps supporting. Thanks for everybody who keeps, you know, DMing me. When are you gonna drop a pod? My guy Rex, we need to have you on the pod. One of these days, my guy Carlos. Don't think I forgot, but you know what I do is hard to sometimes, you know, and you're so busy to schedule a pod. But yeah, so it's Bang Bang Niner Gang. Shout out to everybody out there who fucks with the Niners and got new fans this year. Welcome to the squad. Peace. Spitballing Podcast, man. We'll be back with my guy Ricky. Tomorrow we're gonna do like a Zoom thing with my guy Ricky, and then we're gonna try and get Jason on here, Carlos, Rex. We're gonna try and get people on here. Shout out to my guy Fred, always hitting me up, telling me to do the pod. We're right here. We're right here, Big Fred. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Peace.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.